Alright guys, we're going to do a product review on REALWORK backpack sprayer 4-gallon version. That's the SKU number. I got this from Home Depot. This was the cheapest one. This was like 40 bucks, $39.99. There are other ones out there that are battery operated as well as pump. This is the pump one. I couldn't find really nothing on this on YouTube, so I figure let me do something on the REALWORK one. It does come with different spray nozzles, gasket replacements, of course, a tool, the arm bar. Now the arm pump can go either the left side or the right side, so that's of your choosing. I like this easy work area, so if the gaskets do leak over time, it's easy to disassemble and assemble. It does come with a screen, and that's the inside of it. That looks like the pump that's in the middle there. Comes with the straps on it. Comes with a frame so that it can be sit somewhere. Because what I've did notice in a lot of videos, when they're putting this on, they're putting it on from a table. So I'll find out how heavy that's gonna be. And I think the markings for, there's the things there. I'm gonna put this together real quick. I'm gonna use the same nozzle that comes here already on it, because I really don't think I'm gonna need those other nozzles that are in here. And I'm sure there's for specific reasons that I'll explain when I'm done assembling this here. And the reason I got this size is because the 4 gallons, because you see all that, and then I have my parents' house next door. So it's a pretty nice size of spraying that we're doing, especially on the fences when the weeds get all wild. Okay, not much help on the assembly as far as the book goes, but there's holes in there already. So I put mine on my left side. And I screwed it so that I'm using my palm on the handle. All you have to do is twist the head around, and then you can use your fingers on the handle. But I figure, you know, if you got finger issues, the palm would be better to squeeze. That's the old one, the little 1 gallon. And you compare it to that right there. The problem is that, I mean, this is good. It's got the shoulder strap and everything. The problem with this one is that when you're doing a lot of area, you have to keep refilling that. And then sometimes on the shoulder, it's a pain in the butt to walk around on the shoulder. Then if you don't have the shoulder strap, you got to hold the handle. And I just feel like the tip, it doesn't spray as wide or round on the weeds to kill them fast enough. My neighbor, she used something like this. She wore something like this. Man, within 3 days, them weeds were dead, like completely dead. So right now, I'm going to mix this weed killer into it, make it just a little bit stronger in here. The strap was easy to do. You don't have to get it that tight, because the back of this, when it on your back and the shoulder, you're not, well, again, without the water, it just like the back and the shoulder with the pressure, it holds it on there perfectly. So the trick is, like I said, I've seen people do it from a bench area like this, but I want to see, because you're putting it on like a coat, but I want to see when it's filled up how heavy it is. Because again, when you're getting older in age, you know, even this can be a pain in the butt on your arms and fingers. Another thing, make sure you use that screen, catch any dirts. This is to clip the thing when you're done, the hose on it. All right, I put 3 cups. You can put anywhere from 2.83, which makes it stronger, to 2.5 to 2 cups, depending how weak or strong you want. I have a lot of strong weeds, especially where I'm going to go to my niece's house, that it's real bad over there. Now, You can do it along the edge of the house, but I don't recommend that because I have no gutters. When the water comes down, it washes the dirt. You need the grass to hold the dirt. That's just all weed-eating problems there because it's been growing a lot. Now, in between there and that along the house, I don't mind spraying. Okay, with the lid closed tight, that thing is the breather. So if this is compressed and it's real low, that's how you breathe it out through there. Lid tight, I'm gonna prime it. All right, I'm gonna get it primed up, guys. In Florida, with a lot of rain, you gotta be careful before you cut your grass. It's better to get these ants killed and out the way because the ground is getting so saturated. They're finding places and they get closer to your house and you don't want them in your house. Okay, what I am noticing with the factory thing, it sprays pretty wide, see? So if you want to narrow it down, I try adjusting it, but I think those other tips is, I'm gonna have to try the other tips. This is gonna be okay because like I said, I'm not, see, like if I was by here, I would have to get in real close to get this because I would spray and kill that there. Another thing is, this sucker is heavy. It doesn't matter if you rest it on something or if you're picking it up from the ground. If you're like me and you're older, it's very challenging to put it on. So you definitely need 2 people to assist you. And like I said, the reason I don't spray this is because I get that with the weed eater because I still want the roots to hold that dirt so I don't lose the front yard. Now, I won't be able to show the results right away, but I like this better because I feel like this one is spraying wider. And again, like I said, and as you see, it's going down, then I can just pump at the same time that I'm spraying. But I don't mind this wide spread because as long as I'm not near those, I just have to be careful, make sure it's not windy so it doesn't spray. I am going to spray along her fence. No, I'm not going to spray along the fence there. It's the other side I'm going to spray along the fence because I can't weed eat that area. The extension won't go that far. But you just got to be careful you don't overspray into it. And like I said, if this is too wide, they have other nozzles on there. Another thing, you can use this as bug spray. You see how wide it shoots? If you're cleaning your garage, you see? You got that whole patch. So if you're going to spray driveway cleaner on your house, if I want it closer, I just get in closer. If I want it farther away. But I mean, you could bug spray around your house. Like I said, everything. It's just that we got a lot of weeds. And with this spraying real wide, I feel like I'm not using as much as chemicals as I would in that other one. And again, as this is going down, I just keep pumping with my left at the same time so that the pressure stays. Okay, I sprayed everything I had to spray between my house and my mother's house along the fence line and everything. I used about, that's 1.5 gallons. So out of 4 gallons, I had 1 of these and a half left over. So just imagine, I would have had to go for 1 trip, 2 trips of filling that up. This is heavy. I will say that much. Like my dad at 91, he ain't lifting this up. He is not lifting this up. I mean, I had a little struggle getting it on. It is heavy. So as you're getting older in age, yes, either one's going to be heavy. Doesn't matter. That's going to hurt your arms, your shoulder with the shoulder strap, regardless. This here, after a while, I got used to it. But as I'm priming it, this shoulder kept on coming this way. So I'm going to have to adjust this so that this comes, I think this was too high. I got to bring this down underneath the armpit just a little bit more. I'm going to go to my niece's house, readjust that. I'm going to fill this back up real quick because I'll do both their houses. Readjust that, see how much I use there, and then see if I can get that strap not coming off my left shoulder on the side that I am pumping. As I'm pumping and the same time that I'm spraying, oh, it's easy. It's comfortable, but this strap just keeps wanting to go this way. And I think because this is really high, I think I got to get that underneath the armpit, at least this part. Remember, as this is pumped, that's how you got to release the air so that you can take this off. This is full of air. This is not coming off. And don't push that other than your finger, because that is a black thing. If you push it with a tool, you'll pop that out. Without that thing in the center, this will not prime. So this will not stay filled with air. So you got to be careful. You're just pushing it down with your finger sideways. You probably don't have to push. You probably just go sideways with it. And don't push that out. What are you doing? I'll be back. I'm going to go to the other house.
Why?
With my dad, to Kaylin and them house to finish. I have some left over.
Oh,
I'm going to spray it
okay.
along the fence. What are you're trying to put a lamp in there?
Yes.
All right, don't ruin that.
I didn't. I had to do some modifying, but it ain't roots.
All right. All right, this is the true test because you can't cut along this fence here because it'll eat the heck out of the weed eater. And that's cow grass. Ain't no weed eater getting through that. But you see years, and you see all that. I'm gonna try to spray. This they gotta cut, but all along the fence I'm gonna try to get in there and spray. And then we'll see what happens in another video. All right, the overall of this thing here, that's how much when I went to my niece's house, I had it filled up. That's how much was left over. That'll probably take forever to kill. But the overall of it here is, it's a little heavy. But if you, I mean, maybe you have to get used to it. If I was younger. But this left strap, even though I adjust it, it still wants to come out here. And it gets annoying when you're doing that. Because this side fits perfectly. So I just have to try to figure out the adjustment on that side. It's for some reason the left side, when I'm doing the priming it up, it just wants to slide off. When you first put it on, whether it's from the ground or from a table, the higher the table, the better, so you can crouch down a little bit. But once you get it on your back, it's okay. You don't feel nothing after that point. You don't feel no shoulder pulling or nothing. My fingers are hurting because of this here. Because, I don't know, I still wound up using my thumb, but, if you got arthritis and stuff like that, yeah, that'll hurt you there. My left arm does not hurt from pumping it up or nothing there. Again, once it's on your back, it's nothing. It doesn't feel like nothing no more. So let me know if you guys either use this or this. What do you think? I mean, I'm still going with this. I like this. It's not bad for the price. Like I said, I got it at Home Depot. Other than just trying to figure out that left strap issue. I wish it had a strap that went over the stomach from left to right. Maybe I'll get a tie, not a tie strap, a band, one of those elastic bands, and put it across my stomach to keep the straps from turning into each other. Maybe that's what I need. I wish that one would have had a belt that went across. That probably would have worked out perfectly. Let's go see what BB's doing, and we'll end this video. Again, I'll show you the other house once a couple of weeks pass by. Maybe I'll take a ride over there, see what damage it's done to those. All right, how are you doing here?
I'm doing good.
Did you get it?
I got it.
And you didn't ruin the desk?
Nope. Did make a modification to it, but it ain't. Nobody's gonna see it or know that it's there but me.
So basically, that lamp thing we did a review on. She did a modification in the back.
Yep.
And because she wanted to use it for this desk, because she already made something for the nail desk. So
yeah, that's already there. It's just... Okay, now
So my review on that thing there, like I was saying, when you first put it on, it's heavy.
I'm sure if it's
okay, so you know it's probably better to have two people, or like really, really high up there. But I mean, my hands are cramping from the squeezing.
Oh, really?
My fingers are, yeah.
It doesn't have a steady on?
I didn't even think about that. But if you have it on the steady on, you got to keep on pumping on the left.
That's true.
Now, my left side is not bad from pumping it.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. So it's just, you know, just the fingers and stuff like that.
Okay.
Once you get it on your back, it's okay from that point.
It's getting it on there first.
It's just the first part is just getting it on there.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's like you're like a little, you know, like I said, you'll get it on there, but you're going to be cursing and screaming. And then you're going to get it on there.
Oh, then, yeah. Okay.
But overall, for $40, it's not bad. I had a gallon and a half left over. So used about 2.5 gallons. So
that's not bad.
Just for our area here. So that's not bad. Because like I said, instead of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Did it one in all clean shot. Had a little bit left over. They recommend that you empty that and keep it clean.
Yep.
And stuff, but there's only a little bit left. Tomorrow, I'll spray again to empty it, and then I'll clean it out tomorrow.
Okay.
Now I know I'll put 3 gallons instead of 4 gallons, so that might make the difference. Instead of me filling it up to 4 gallons. Still, I'd rather carry 2 gallons than keep going back and forth.
For a gallon at a time.
Right, because again, it would have took us 3 times to fill that up, the small one, versus just the one time.
Absolutely. And that wears you out doing that, constantly repeating, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. But like I said, other than that, I like it. It's not bad for the price because, like I said, everything else was more expensive. They had the battery operated. You're always going to come with issues, but these are easier to fix because they're rubber seals and stuff. So the battery operated, you know, motor goes.
That's a motor. That's a whole new ball game there.
So again, let us know if you have something like this, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll show you later, like I says, the weeks go by, what the grass looks like on the other properties and stuff like that. So until the next one.
Everybody, take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. And listen, don't get boo-boos like BB. Bye.